This video is part 3 of a very important topic, how to find a driving on suspended license lawyer. This video focuses on the key questions to ask about how much it will cost to hire a drive on suspended license lawyer. In the videos in part 1 and 2, I go through how to use Google reviews on how to find a great driving on a suspended license lawyer and what questions to ask that lawyer before you hire them. I've included links to those videos in the description below. Let's get started. So before you hire a drive on suspended license lawyer, you need to be 100% clear on how much it will cost to hire that lawyer. There are 5 key questions that you need to ask before you hire that lawyer in regards to cost. Question number 1, does that drive on suspended license lawyer charge by the hour, or do they charge a flat or block fee? Lawyers have different pricing models to charge their clients. There are 2 big buckets, 2 ways that lawyers charge for their services. The traditional way historically has been for lawyers to charge by the hour. So, for example, a lawyer may charge, let's say, $200 per hour of work, and if your case requires 5 hours of work, then the total fee would be 5 times $200 or $1,000. But the problem with this model is you really don't know the total fee until the end of your case. So there's really just uncertainty as to how much it will cost to fight your drive on a suspended license case. The other way for lawyers to charge, and it's much more popular lately, is to charge clients a flat or block fee. That means the lawyer will give you one quote with one total fee before you hire that lawyer. That means what you have is certainty at the very start of your case, knowing exactly how much it will cost to fight your charges. Generally, I do recommend hiring a lawyer that charges a block fee and not an hourly fee. Going through a legal case is stressful. With driving on a suspended license, the penalties are severe. And if you can remove one of those stresses, namely knowing the total cost to fight your case, then it will just make your life much easier while fighting your charges. Question number 2, does the block fee include going to trial? Assuming that you're going to hire a drive on suspended license lawyer that charges a block fee, it's very important to ask if that block fee includes the cost of going to trial or not. Now, most drive on suspended license cases, they don't go to trial, and often a lawyer will quote you a block fee that does not include the cost of going to trial. However, if your case does go to trial, you just want to be 100% clear about what the cost of going to trial will be. Now, having a separate block fee for a trial is normal and nothing to be alarmed about. The reason why is the time involved from a lawyer's perspective for preparing for and conducting a trial is actually very different from the time leading up to a trial. That's why there will likely be an additional fee going to trial. Question 3, are there any possible extra costs? Once you get a quote from the driving on a suspended license lawyer, it's important to ask a general, just catch-all question. Hey, is it possible? Are there any extra costs that are not covered in that block fee quoted? For example, there may be costs to get transcripts or videos or something else. You just want to be 100% clear about the potential for extra costs, because the last thing you want are any misunderstandings. Question 4, do they offer payment plans? Well, you can get a fair price for a driving on a suspended license lawyer in Ontario. You still may need help with your cash flow, paying the lawyer fees. Generally, lawyers will seek a payment every month or in some cases bi-weekly. And these payment plans, they're generally interest-free, so they're really a good thing. Just ask your lawyer if they will help you with your cash flow by using a payment plan. Question 5, is the cost too good to be true? There are quite a few driving on a suspended license lawyers in Ontario that you can speak to about your case. In reality, the market for legal services, they're competitive. While it is important for you to get a good price, if one of the quotes that you get is just so far below the other prices, that's probably a red flag, and you may want to stay away from hiring that lawyer. The reason why is simple. I mean, there's real work that goes into fighting on a driving on a suspended license case. And if the price is too low, well, that may indicate that the lawyer may not put in the work needed to get the best outcome for you. So bottom line, be careful. As a next step, we have a great video you should watch. It's called Will You Go to Jail for Driving on a Suspended License? You can find the video on your screen. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out for a confidential and free consultation.